And of course, that is the gentleman that we are talking about, and Ugandans have loved this song. If it wasn't for the lockdown, it would have been taking Ugandans and making them so crazy. But of course, Adefemi, Ebenezer, Adelusola, and of course, AKA, that is the stage name, Olakira. Yes, what's up? How are you doing? Of course, you're going to be having a chat with him. What's up? How are you doing? I just wanted to first say hello to the Ugandans who are watching in right now.
Olakira, baby. What's up, Uganda? I'm so privileged to be, here right now. I just want to guys, thank you for the love. God bless you guys. One love Africa. God is the word, make it a better day for us.
You just give them a simple cappella. I just want you guys to know that it is really, really you. That it is Olakira himself. A long cappella, a simple one, a long one, before you can go into our chat.
Dave. Can you the ginger me? If I'm not you the cause the trouble. You know go one person. Love the way you do dance, girl. I made you. Why take a love for you? Mommy, let's hope you My Maserati. Baby, hope you My Maserati. And I just wanna see you ride.
Yes, sir. So initially I called you when you were driving. So I want to know, where are you exactly? Is that your studio or?
Yeah, I was heading to the studio, and right about now I'm in the studio because I've got some copies of songs I need to work on today.
Yeah. So now I want to know, because you had that simple beginning, when you started with church, and most of the artists, most so who are super talented and, established, they always start from church. So I want to get to know that journey when you switch, from, because you're doing, production and, you do everything, when it comes to audio producing. I want to know when you shift to now you becoming an artist, and then you're like, you know what, now I'm going to start singing.
Yeah, I started in church, I started in church. I started as a chorist at church, and at the point I started playing musical instrument in church. But at the point I thought about dropping songs. What I do most time in church is I do program beats on keyboard. That's the piano keyboard, and when I program beats on it, I will present it in church. I will just sing on that beat. So I felt like let me go to studio and record properly, make a demo. That was a long time ago. So I went to studio and I recorded a song, and I realized that I was the one telling the producers what to do. I was the one telling him what to do, what the kind of chord to play, the kick, the snare, and everything, the production as a whole. So he told me after the whole thing that, okay, I think you should go for production, music production, because it's like you've got the talent. And that's how I started producing music. I will produce my music, I will record my songs, but there was no opportunity to get out there because you need capital, you need resources, you need sponsors. So I had to stop singing for a while. Started doing production majorly. I was doing music production majorly. What I do is I write songs, direct music, back up for other artists, and at the point 2018 I got signed. I was privileged to be signed by UNI Music. Shout out to UNI, and it's a privilege, what I've been waiting for years. So I had to grab it, and 2020, this is what we had today. Maserati was just a big hit. But I started with my first single titled A Hey Lover. That was 2018, which gained about 6 million views on YouTube. And I dropped other songs after that. I dropped an EP titled Wakanda Jollof. It's massive, trust me. It's an introduction to who Olakira is. Because my name is Olakira, and it's an introduction to, okay, this is who Olakira is, and this is sound, Afrobeat infused with R&B. That's what I'm trying to infuse with people. That's what I'm trying to let people understand, because something about music is you have to be unique in your own sound. You can't just do normal thing. You have to have your own sound. When people listen to you, know that this is you singing. So that's that.
Yeah. Now I want to get to that part. Yeah. When you make Maserati, And now, because it's not like you've done, like real singing, you yourself singing away from production. It's not a long time that you've done that. But now, almost each song that you come up with, it hits millions, when it comes to social media, even on YouTube. In 4 months, you're having, 11 million views. You release the mix, the remix. Again, it's having 5 million plus views. So did you predict this? Did you know that, your music would go that far?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I know it will go that far, but I believe it will. I don't know because I don't know what's going to happen. We just keep doing good music. But the only thing I realized, which I believed that this song was going to go far, is because we put in more work. Like within 2 years, like I said earlier, I was signed in 2018. This 2020, I was able to understand it's not just about talent. That's what some artists doesn't know. It's just about talent. People feel like, okay, I want to get signed. They thought if people signed you, invested on you, then because you have talent, you'll be out there. It's not just about talent. You have to understand what people want, the kind of music people want at the right time, and you have to, be hardworking. So I had to put in more work, try and get my sound right, and went with my team and everybody putting up, ideas and all. I've been able to achieve this song, and I believe the song is going to hit, people, so.
Yeah. This show is 2 hours. We always start from 46, yeah? So now we are going to be going in for a short break, yeah? And when we come back, there's stuff that I really, really want us to talk about because, there are artists who can be there and they've done music for over now, like, let me say 5 years, 6 years. I know they don't easily get million views just like that. So we're going to get to know basically what exactly you do, for your music to be moving. You've not yet been in Uganda, but your music hits even here. So let's just go in for a short break. Then after you're going to be getting, let me see. Yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, am I good? Yeah. Of course, Olakira is the one, Maserati, and of course they did the remix. Now, I just want to get to him. I want to know who brought the suggestion, for them to do the remix. Was it Davido or it was you? All right. Yeah. Olakira, what's up? You're still there?
Good, I'm here.
Yeah, so I wanted to know who brought the idea of doing the remix. Was it Davido or it was you?
It wasn't me because the song was already out. Who were vibing to the song. It was shout out to Dremo. Dremo reached out to me on DM that Davido wants to jump on Maserati, and he told me that I should send my number. I sent my number to him, and immediately David called me on WhatsApp video call, and I feel so shocked because within a few minutes I was able to talk to David video call, which I've never done before. And he said he liked the song, and I noticed that he really liked the song. It was natural love, There was nothing. He just liked the song, and he jumped on it that very night. We recorded the song that very night. After a while, after a few days, we link up. Trust me, he's a good guy. He's down to earth. He's amazing, and I appreciate him for supporting the young talent. That's what it's all about. As an African, Afrobeat to the world, we need to support each other, and that's how we made the magic.
Have you been to other African countries, more so East Africa?
Yeah, I just came back 3 days ago. I was in Nairobi.
Nairobi. Have you been to Uganda yet?
No, I've not, and the funny thing, Uganda people are really wanted me to come around, but I don't know what's happening. But I've been to Tanzania, Uganda, a few countries, but I've not been to Uganda, and I would love to come around soon. And we'll pray God help. The whole thing that is going on around the world right now, especially Africa, we pray God heal this continent and make our leader a better leader for us, better place, make this continent a better place for us to live. And let our leaders lead us right. That's what we pray for.
Yeah. Now, leaving all that, how has COVID-19 affected people in Nigeria, more so when it comes to the artists or the people in the entertainment?
It has really affected everybody as a whole, everybody. Because now, for example, I'm supposed to be like this. This was supposed to be happening. Like we're supposed to be like together, like live, in the station. But right now we're doing video calls for interview and all. And shows in terms of in terms of activities, we are just kind of like Even when I went to Kenya, they had lockdown like 10 p.m. Everybody should be at home. So the show, so it's still like everything is still not the way it's supposed to be. But like I said earlier, we just have to keep hoping for a better day for us. Like this year has not been easy for everybody. But, keep praying and keep hoping. Yeah.
Now there is something that I really wanted to ask. Yeah, when a Nigerian artist publishes their music, there is a way it moves so fast, because now if it comes to that song, here in Uganda, it's played on TVs, radios, fine, the clubs are closed, but people are having it in their phones. But it is not easy for a Ugandan artist for their music to cross, and it is being played in Nigeria that much as it is being played here for you guys. So why is it that your music easily crosses and Ugandan or other East African countries, you guys don't play their music that side?
It's so simple. It's very, very simple. I think everybody should notice. Nigeria is not, forget about the land mass. It might be small in terms of land mass, but it's huge. Like the population is huge. Like Nigeria is about 200 million plus.
Yeah.
So anyway, any kind of place you see people that are many like that, there are a lot of talent. Like it's more like competition here, that we've got a lot of talented artists that you don't even know, that are not even out there. So it's like Nigeria is like, to me, I feel like Nigeria represents Africa, because we are one though, but Nigeria is huge. So we're everywhere. Nigeria is just everywhere. Even when I was in Kenya, I saw a lot of Nigeria. When I was everywhere is Nigeria. They're everywhere, so they are spread. So definitely in terms of music, it's normal to be like that, because we are many. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I think we are many. So it's huge. The competition is huge. When people are many, you see a lot of talented people, extremely talented people working hard to giving 100. Trust me, like you have not even seen that dope artist that has not even come out yet, bro. For real. So I think it's just the way it is. In terms of entertainment, you are just like that, Yeah.
So let's talk about that EP, of course, Wakanda Jollof. How was the experience when you were working on that one there, Wakanda?
Yeah, I'm an African man, and I'm proud. I'm so proud that I'm an African man, and I'm trying to, as an African, we have got our own sound, which is really like cutting across all the whole world right now. Is universal, is globally, like it's global rather, and it's Afrobeat as a whole. Afrobeat is everywhere right now. So now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to infuse the Afrobeat with R&B jazz, because I do R&B back then, and I feel like I just don't want to do Afrobeat, just Afrobeat. I want to infuse it with jazz and R&B. That's all about Wakanda Jollof. Wakanda represents Africa, symbolize Africa.
Yeah. And
jollof is one of the popular and favorite African dish, all over the world, like jollof rice. So African jollof is like, Afrobeat. I'm serving the world this Afrobeat, this sound, and that's what it's all about. And trust me, like it wasn't the major breakthrough, but it's an introduction, and people get to know. People got to know me through that particular EP. Like, it's amazing. Yeah.
So I'm looking at Olakira from the church, where you do the praise and worship. You pray to God, and now you cut, and then you go into secular music where the girls are all over during the video shoot. Things change. Does it affect your soul with God, or you balance the two?
Nobody knows tomorrow. That is it. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I wasn't open to I didn't see this coming. Like I never expected to be this kind of person, because I do gospel in the past, and but let me just give an example. There was a friend of mine who actually was into secular music, the real Afrobeat thing, and I was into gospel thing. I'm talking about 10 years plus. Like it's been a long time.
Yeah.
This same guy, we always talk. We said that we always tell me that I can't do only music. I can't do secular music. I can only do gospel. I used to tell me that I can't do gospel. That I always do secular music. And it's just he doesn't believe in gospel music. Why me? I believe in gospel music.
Yeah.
But to cut the story short, now he's blown as a gospel musician, and I am known as a secular musician, rather Afrobeat musician.
Yes.
So you don't know what's happening tomorrow. Just do what it is. You just have to do the best you can. So that's how it happens.
Which artists do you know here in Uganda as we are winding up?
Is that what?
Which musicians or artists do you know here in Uganda?
Party after party.
Big Trill.
Yeah. What's this? Now I need to crack my head right now. There are a few ones that I know, because I think those are the songs that are really hitting hard here in the country.
Which songs?
I know Party After Party, and I'm trying to remember one guy.
Eddie Kenzo.
Thank you so much, Eddie Kenzo. Yeah.
So do you know Bebe Cool?
Yeah, they are very huge. Yeah, people know them. Like Eddie Kenzo is huge over here.
Do you know Bebe Cool?
Bebe, yeah. Bebe, yeah. I've heard that.
Then do you know Chameleon?
No, I don't know that. I don't know that one.
Then do you know Bobby Wine?
Yeah, Baby Wine. Yeah. I know.
As you're winding up, what is it that you love to tell Ugandans?
Yeah, I just want to encourage them to keep working hard, keep doing the right thing, and keep that good music. Just keep it up, And with the whole thing that's going on around right now, the continent, not just Uganda, everywhere, where we just have to keep keep hoping and have faith, and believe in ourselves. We can make it happen. Even if the leaders are trying to, not doing the right thing, we could work it out. This is our generation. I'm really privileged to be part of this, generation that speaks their mind and fight for the right. So that's what I have to say.
Thank you very, very much, of course, for your time. I got you when you were driving, but of course, you've given us enough time. Thank you very, very much. And I'm very sure you guys have enjoyed this one here. Anyway, tugenda kwanga tukola tuti. Of course, thank you. Tugenda kwanga tukola tuti. Tugenda kusoka tulabe akakayimba, just kayala, yeah? We just enjoy it a little bit. But for the people, abali mukulaba lero, it is going to be some twist, not the usual music that we always play. Yeah? We're going to take a little bit of beautiful stuff as we are heading in for the weekend. Nenga ate ku Sunday tugenda kubeera kawo ku kanisa mwami Chameleon agenda kubasaba kwa. I'll be telling you the details a little bit later. So let's first watch Maserati.